Alright, so guys, welcome back to another welcome back to another video. Back at it again at Pickle Park. Stepped on my bike. Down in the parking lot today because I originally was going to do the vlog at the pavilion, but it looks like there's graffiti on it. But being that the guy's cutting the grass, I'm not going to do it over there. Only just because I'm going to try to stay out of his way. So, guy pulling in here, but hope he doesn't bother me on an old school GMC. An old school Sonoma. My dad had similar wheels on his. Those are only 5-lug though wheels. My dad had a similar wheel on Old Blue, but Old Blue was a full-size half-ton truck. No, that there's just is like a mini truck. Old Blue, like I said, was a full-size half-ton. 6-lug 4-wheel drive. Yeah, like I said, a similar style wheel, but it's more of a, like I said, similar style. 6-lug, and it had the fake bolts holding the wheel together to make them look like a fucking 2-piece wheel. Or a 3-piece or whatever. When in reality they're 1-piece. That's how they were molded, or how they were poured. Which a 2 or 3-piece wheel on a full-size truck, I think would have been stupid. Anyway, so unless they'd be making it like a show truck and not, making a drivable show truck and not an actual daily work truck, because there were days that my dad did daily Old Blue, between Old Blue and the Trailblazer, and then between Old Blue and Avalanche, and then he sold that, got the car. He sold Old Blue and got the car, which the dude was coming from wherever that bought it. It was coming from bumfuck nowhere to come get the truck. Well, my dad was asking $4,000 for the truck, which isn't a bad price. But the truck needed work. The box was starting to rust again because it was a step side, and how it is with the step sides is the bed rails were steel. The inside of the box was steel, was all stamped steel, like a normal box. But it didn't have the wheel wells on the inside of the box for the wheels, like on a normal box. So the inside of the box was a, narrower width, and it so it's steel from bed rail to bed rail, and then or at least down to where it met the fiberglass box sides. You know, and then like I said, this tub was steel, and then all that shit, you know. So then the bed rail for, I think it might have been the passenger side, was starting to rust. You know, it's just bubbling. Because water collects in there and it has nowhere to go. And then the wiring, the whole truck needed to be rewired. Which, if I would have bought the truck, I would have, you know, at the time, a buddy of my dad's, I would have paid him to help me fucking rewire it. You know, if I would have bought the truck, I would have had my dad help me source a fucking 89 wiring harness for a full vehicle. And I paid my dad's buddy Eric to help me fucking rewire the truck. You know, like, how much to do the whole thing? You know, you can work on it whenever. If you would have said a few $100, I was like, all right, here. And I would have paid him. I said, here, here's everything up front. Do it when you can. You know, I'll come out and help too when I can too. You know, because I got to deal with work, and I don't, you know, obviously I don't have my license, so. You know, I tell him, you know, do it when you can. You know, as long as the truck gets done and I can drive it by the time I get my license. Or, you know, or at least, you know, I can drive, you know, use it to get my license. You know, so I need it really quick, or, you know, relatively quick enough, or whatever, and all that shit, and you know, and then, you know, it'll be good. But, you know, I'd tell them, hey, if you got, you know, other jobs lined up, like brakes or oil changes or something like that, do that first, and then come work on my truck. You know, because then I'd have them wired up for a true 7-way. So then I'd have them me and he would figure out how to do wiring for the brake controller too. So then me and him would do a true 7-way, because my dad just wired in to go from a 4-way plug, which is old school now, which they still make small trailers like that, but it's kind of old school now. And you know, but now they got with the 7-ways, they got integrated brakes and shit. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video here, and the guy's getting over here to cut the grass now. So I'll see you guys in the next video.